What's up, people? A few days ago, I watched on YouTube an episode of the podcast More to Life, which centers on a paternity test law, which was passed in Tennessee last year, which got some women upset. That law is intended to target women committing paternity fraud. This led me to warn men before you sign a birth certificate, take the paternity test. Just because you're with a woman and she gives birth to a child doesn't make the child yours. If you sleep with a woman 9 months before she gives birth to a child, it doesn't necessarily mean it's yours. I'm not saying that if she cheats on you, it means that it isn't yours. However, before you sign the birth certificate, you definitely want to make sure the child is yours in order to avoid drama.
You are not.
If you sign the birth certificate and it turns out the child is not yours, it is the birth certificate that counts. That makes you legally the father, which would be unfair to you. You would be responsible for the child. That legal thing is dumb, it's stupid, it makes no sense. Things like legally the father, legally a man, legally a woman, legally a woman's money by marriage, they're all nonsense. Now, I'm not saying you should know everything that happens in your absence. And by the way, I wouldn't agree that you should have your woman wear like a body cam or whatever. You have no right monitoring her movements. However, whether the child is yours or not, you have the right to know. So you should take a paternity test to prove it. If your woman, I mean like your wife or girlfriend, is upset about it, that's her problem. And besides, if she is sure that is your child, why would she get upset about you asking for a paternity test? You should know, and she should know as well. There are times during your lives when you have to prove something. For example, if you are hiring somebody for a job which requires like a degree or certificate, and the person told you he or she actually got it, would you conclude that the person is actually qualified? No, I don't think so. Likewise, if your woman says, we've been together for like 4 years, that is no proof that the child is yours. Take the paternity test to avoid disappointments. Take the paternity test to avoid falling victim to a paternity fraud. I'm done talking.